Hi, welcome to the fourth stage of this project. This is the client's project closure and reflection, and I will be the one presenting. Now, a little bit background into this project is that the client is Emil One, and Emil One is an emerging biotech company which focuses on the use of vitro lungs or artificial lungs to test toxicity levels in products. It could be cosmetic products or any aerosol products, basically. The CEO of Emu One, which is Abigail, wanted to reduce the use of animals for toxicity testing. So, with her team, they were able to create the Vitrolungs, which is now what is used, at least in Emu One, to test toxicity levels and other aspects as well, other things as well. So the business problem that they face, since it's an emerging business, they faced issues as increasing customer base and making more sales. When they reached out to us, we were able to help them by going through or researching on possible ways to fix or solve this problem. And through our literature review, which was basically done in the stage two of this project, we expressed that digital marketing was one of the ways to go, as well as social media campaigns. And basically, after more research and more case studies that shows how successful it is, our recommended solution became social media campaign. We've also covered the risk associated in the previous stages, stage two and stage three, and we've also covered why social media campaign is the right way for Emu One to embark on. So for now, in this fourth and final stage, this is the outline that we will be going through, which is from the solution testing plan to solution criteria monitoring, evaluation of solution options, adjustments, recommendation, conclusion, and key lessons learned, and finally, personal reflection. So let's begin. The solution testing plan would follow these 8 steps. And let's just go. Define the social media campaign goals. That's the first step. Defining the social media campaign goals for Email One has already been done, which is they want to increase sales and make more and increase their customer base. An added bonus to this, excuse me, an added bonus to this is that they will also be able to increase your brand awareness and also increase the traffic generated on your website. So the goal for Email One is already defined. They want to increase sales, increase customer base, and added bonus is to increase brand awareness. So the next thing to do is to identify the social media channels to be used. And in this case, it has also been established that the social media channels which could or should be used is LinkedIn and Facebook. The reason to this is because Email One is a B2B, which is a business to business type of business. So LinkedIn is the best place to meet other businesses. That was why it was a suggested platform to use. The third step is to select a campaign strategy. Campaign strategy here implies how Email One wants to interact with their clients or customers. The way to do this for this social media campaign is for them to, because of how Email One's business is, it's suggested that they do Q&A sessions, host Q&A sessions where people can ask them questions that they can answer. They can also give offers to potential clients or customers. Like, for example, they would offer X amount of money for a period of time if the customer tries them out. This is a way for them to increase their brand awareness, to increase customer base, and increase sales. The fourth step is to create a social media calendar. This is very straightforward. It just implies a calendar that tells Email One when to post and where to post. It's a simple calendar that will basically let Email One keep track of how the social media campaign is going. Now, the fifth is to design marketing assets. The fifth and sixth, design marketing access and social media management tools. In designing marketing assets, that basically implies what is to be posted on any of these platforms. It can be simply done on free online tools such as AgroPulse and Hootsuite. And the AgroPulse and Hootsuite are also social media management tools. They can be able to help Email One manage the social media campaigns, thereby watching and helping post creating timelines that the post should be done, and it just makes the social media campaign management a lot more easier. The seventh plan, which is the seventh point in the plan, which is managing the campaign, that basically implies Email One's interaction with the customers or the potential clients. They have to respond to comments or questions or emails as quickly as possible. This way, it can be said that they are managing the campaign. And lastly, to analyze the results, assess what's worked and what didn't. This will give insight to Email One and help with any other social media campaign or even the business as a whole. So that is the solution testing plan, to follow these 8 steps in order to achieve social media campaign successfully. Now, moving on to the solution criteria and monitoring. The solution criteria is defined by metrics to be measured. These metrics are basically customer engagement, like likes, shares, comments, followers growth, website traffic. These are the criteria that defines the success of the solution, of the social media campaign. These are the criteria. And the monitoring is basically, could be 2 ways. It could be manually or automatically. Manually implies periodically checking those platforms and checking out for the likes, the shares, the comments, followers gained, website traffic. It could be done manually, basically. Or it could be done automatically with the use of software like Sendable or Wario. As shown in the screenshot below, Wario basically can keep track of your progress on each platforms that you are using, can let you know the insight on positive and negative feedback or reviews. It can also help to drill down your customer base from male to female, the type of business that is most interested in what you do. It's a very good software, and Email One should consider it as well. So these are ways of them to monitor the progress of the social media campaign with the use of softwares or to do it manually. Now, going to the evaluation of the solution results. As I said, the criteria for successful solution is decided by the metrics to be measured. These metrics to be measured are shown here. So like social media engagement, likes, comments, shares, reposts, website traffic, click-throughs, bounce rates, brand awareness increase, leads and conversion. These are measurable metrics which defines the solution success, and it also defines how to evaluate it. Because basically, if there's an increase in likes, comments, shares, and reposts, it means the social media campaign is working. And if there is not, then it means it's not working. But it could also give you insight on what exactly is not working and why it's not working. So these are topics that have been covered in the second and third stage of the report. This is just a recover on what's basically been done. But the social media engagement, website traffic, brand awareness, leads and conversion, these are measurable metrics which can let Email One know that they are making progress, and the solution, which is social media campaigns, is becoming successful. If there is increase in any of these metrics, the solution is working. Now, because of how social media campaign is, there is not really a need to readjust it, because on each post that is being made, you learn from it. When you make a post, you see how the audience reacts to it, and you make another, you see how the audience reacts to it, you make another, and you see how. So basically, it's a constant adjustment. It's a constant readjustment and amendments being made, because, like I said, every single post that is being made, every single post that is being made, it gives insight. It shows how the audience is reacting to it, what they like, what they didn't like, what colors are working, what colors aren't working, what kind of content is working, what kind of content is not working. So with the social media campaign and how it is based, there is a constant adjustment. So there is no need to go back to the drawing board, like take everything off and start fresh. No, it is straightforward, it is direct. Now, next steps I would recommend to the client is to create a budget for the campaign. What basically this means is you need to run ads on the Facebook and LinkedIn. Running ads will cost money, so you need to create a budget on how much you want to not go above and run these ads on Facebook and LinkedIn in order to meet and reach more clients, and make more sales. Explore other platforms, Twitter, TikTok. These are not primarily the platforms to use, but engaging content will draw people from different aspects of the business sector. So yes, it is good to explore these options. Partnering with other businesses implies that Email One is a B2B business. So it is best to be able to pull your new clients or customers from other businesses that have clients and customers. It's a win-win situation for both businesses. You gain more awareness, you gain more customers, and you gain more sales. So being able to partner with businesses, they would put you on their websites and you the same, and their posts and you the same, and both businesses grow each other. Be creative with constraints, get the audience involved. What that basically means is make sure that each post is interactive. It gives the audience a chance to either ask a question, to want to ask a question, to be involved, to like, to post, to comment, to say something. Basically, that is what that means, and that's what is suggested that Email One does during the social media campaign. And if Email One feels like they are unable to carry out the 8 steps as mentioned above, or to keep up with the social media campaigns, the social calendar, the management, then they should hire a social media personnel. That would save them time, and it would not cost as much money. So yes, now to conclude, social media campaigns have been successfully proven to work, as shown in the case studies I did in stage 3 and stage 2, and it works for all businesses. Email One has been used to the traditional way of marketing, which is usually at sessions that they go to, but they need to adopt some aspects of digital marketing in order to reach more clients and more customers. So yes, social media campaign is a successful and proven way to work, and it is most affordable for Email One, as shown in the matrix in stage 3. So the key lessons learned from this entire project is that I got to understand what my client wants, and how to solve my client's problem. My client is an emerging business, and they are used to traditional marketing. And with the way the world is, we're all going digital. Digital is the right way to go. So they should be able to include digital marketing into their business. So I would say that the key lesson I learned is to understand my client and what they wanted, and how to find a suitable solution for the client. That implies my research. There's so much information out there, but the truth is we need to drill down and find what exactly is needed for my client. And I was able to find case studies my client needed, information that my client needed, and I was able to show that these are the ways that things are done, and you need to adopt this. And also, lastly, I learned how to present the results to my client. What this means is that not everyone is tech savvy. I am an analyst, doesn't mean that my client is an analyst. So I need to be able to give information in a way that they can understand, the way that they can accept and receive. So I also learned that from this entire project. And yes, this was a very, very insightful and interesting project. Lastly, my personal reflection on the course as a whole. I would say that I learned how to manage myself. when it comes to time. Based on the deadlines given and little amount of time that we had, you had to be able to plan and work accordingly, work as fast as possible, and still do good work. I feel it prepares me for the business world. I have been in the business world and it's very fast paced, but this gives takes me to the whole another level, which I really do appreciate. I also learned how to be able, like I said, to give information in a way that is understandable. I've been able to work on a different platform, create my own website, which I've always wanted to do. I know I had the chance to do it. It's just to build on it and make sure it is better. Um, I feel like I can put my portfolio on the website. I can even use the website as it is to start anything. I feel like my doors are open, not just one. There are multiple options. I could jump into anyone. I think I know I don't think I feel prepared for what is to come next as a consultant, as a business analyst, or even both. I feel like I'm well prepared for it. So I am grateful for this entire project and I am looking forward to what the future holds, to what I become. I'm excited because I feel prepared. Thank you.